previously.
Might be, stupid as shit.
Yeah. Do you think that's why the husband's still with the wife?
Well, yeah, it's funny because some of my more Western cultured friends, they classify cheating as different things. Like they won't consider making out as cheating.
You serious?
Yeah. Some people that exist that actually don't classify
like tongue to tongue.
Yeah. No. They won't classify that.
So
as
it has to be. It has to be like
it has to be sex.
But I want to say that
holding hands, cuddling.
That's not cheating.
Even making out to some people isn't cheating. I think it's very weird, but
this is a younger gen, isn't it?
No, I don't. I feel those kind of people
gen.
are just selfish or greedy. They would say that to apply on themselves.
Yep.
But what if their partner is doing all those stuff with someone else?
They get mad.
They get mad.
Double standards.
So they can't have double standards.
So,
if they do that, then the partner has to be able to do that as well.
Yeah.
So.
Otherwise, you're just being greedy because you want something else.
You're being a hypocrite as well.
Yeah. Do you think male has higher cheating rate than female?
Oh, this is interesting.
And why?
This is
okay.
Depends.
I'm gonna go out there
say
and say male definitely has higher, just because I personally think. I personally think that. Okay, let's just go back to our origins of human evolution. Okay, history lesson. Anyway, so in the beginning, like cavemen and stuff, their sole goal was. Well, okay, males and all like animals, like existence. Males are. No. I said even like animals and all that. Like a male's sole goal is to breed as much as possible and like spread their seed
to
as many mates as possible, right? It's in our instinct. It's like just to pass down the lineage and existence. They want to spread their seed out to as many people, like as many of their kind as possible. Let's just go back. Okay, so in saying that, maybe not much has changed since then. But okay, so
but is that actual fact or is that speculation? Like
it's definitely a speculation.
Just drawn from.
How can you prove it?
No, read.
You have to ask.
Google and stuff.
No, you have to ask like the ones that studied evolution and all that stuff.
Anyways,
I don't know what they're called.
Anyways, so bring it back to modern time. I feel that women need to have a more like there's a more emotional connection, emotional I guess attachment when it comes to cheating. Like a lot more has to happen before a woman would cheat, where guys might just do it out of fun.
Well, yeah, that's
majority.
That's because if a woman cheats and she got pregnant, that's a 9-month commitment.
That's exactly why. Men don't have anything to worry about.
Hey guys, just use condoms. we have some like a modern technology can prevent that. But like to be honest,
so you're saying male will cheat more?
Just like because most of the time there doesn't need to be much of an emotional attachment
to
when
cheat
it comes to it.
For guys.
But they'll just do it out of sheer fun. Majority of the time.
Depends
out
on
of like just straight up horniness.
So
people like men.
Well, it depends. There's some guys that need that emotional connection.
But like let's say like
this majority
of
girls
guys,
probably need that emotional connection as well.
This is just based off like people I know and examples I've seen on the internet and stories and stuff.
So actually, on the medicine, 70% of users are male.
Yeah.
Okay. That supports your claim.
Yes, that's right.
But I'd probably say it's just a bad excuse get passed from the backland when there was a male-dominated society and people would just blame their like irresponsible behavior as an animal behavior or it's a biological.
There's no excuse for it.
There
is no excuse for it. But I think biologically, like males are probably more inclined and in a better position to cheat than females are, in terms of consequences.
I'll say male. Everything you guys just said.
But then also like the double standards as well. Like if say a male has multiple sexual partners.
Oh yeah, he's seen
as cool,
achievement.
like as the alpha male. Whereas
right.
like if a female had multiple sexual partners, then she'd be looked down upon and would be called like
taboo.
it's taboo.
Yeah.
So that's probably why.
I see it as just both disgusting if a male had like 20 partners.
I'm not saying it's not, but maybe that's why it's more known that males cheat.
Yeah, just think about other cultures and societies. There's a lot of societies and cultures where a guy will have like 20 wives, especially in I guess some of those Middle Eastern.
I have no idea.
Yeah, like the African countries, Middle Eastern. There's examples
Some
of
religions.
people with religions as well. People with like multiple wives, like kings and emperors and stuff. In history as well.
So what will you do if you are married for a long time and you are not satisfied with your marriage anymore?
That's hard.
Yeah, that's a hard question.
Yeah, especially if you have a child as well. And
But
if you're
one
not
day
satisfied.
you will get married, and after 7 or 10 years you will face that turn. You don't feel she or he is still attractive anymore, and what will you do? And you have to face that problem.
My question is, what can you do?
I think it's so dependent. It's so dependent. It's so dependent on various factors.
Yeah.
Like as we mentioned before, if you do have a good channel of communication, then I would definitely talk about it first.
And then
try to do things to make it better.
But what
you
if
talk
you
about the things? Hey, you could be to your partner and be like, hey, I'm actually not feeling. There's some certain things about this marriage which I'm having second thoughts about.
Okay.
For example, you're not working as hard anymore, or this, that, whatever, and then you can actually take action to improve those areas, or go on a holiday, or do something spontaneous and try spark that.
But those are things you can change and control. Yeah, I'm saying like things you can't control. Like,
what can't you control?
No, for example, getting uglier as you go older.
But not both of you guys getting uglier. It's not just one party.
But I'm just saying, like, there's certain things like
Getting
attractive.
uglier.
I'll be like,
not uglier, like older, wrinkles, like
you can't stop wrinkles. Man.
Looking like a grandma.
That's just unrealistic expectations, Loris.
I know, but like I said, there are certain things you can't change.
Well, you get plastic surgery, right?
Well, that looks even uglier.
Well,
natural.
You hope that you would mature enough to look past the physical attractiveness and look more towards intellectual attractiveness, because everyone knows that looks deteriorate over time, but it's hard to find someone who's smart.
That's true.
It's easy to find someone who's hot.
That's very true. But think about yourself. Think about when as you grow older, you still have those needs to fulfill. I don't know. It's just there's nothing you can do. Like, I don't
know. There is. It's just probably not right. Like toys and VR.
I'll say
technology is going to advance a lot in the next
couple sex robots
40 years.
Yeah.
You'll have like a virtual world that will suit your
needs.
needs.
Here's a question: would you allow your partner to have a sex robot?
Ooh, how old are we? Like, once you're at 60 years old and you're all wrinkly and stuff?
Like, even 40 or 50.
What does that robot look like?
Weird.
Like an actual person, like a young
little
person.
girl?
No, not a little girl, but like a No, like a 20. Like your wife is like 50, and it looks like a model, like a 25-year-old.
That's what I meant. So, like, say you're like 60, and then the model looks like a 21-year-old.
Yeah, like 25.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
I can only accept it under one case: if the model, the robot looks like younger me. Like,
so that's a yes.
Okay with
my face when I was young, because it's still me. It was just like 10 years ago.
Yeah, that's a question. I just thought of that. Like,
maybe if I wasn't feeling it anymore,
like you don't care.
If I don't care anymore,
But that's
I'd
the
be okay
thing.
with it. Like, just do your thing.
It's just
outside. I'm gonna go out first.
if you think about it, it's just like having a toy, right? It's the same thing.
It's not just a toy.
But it's the same thing. It's an object. It's
So technically,
but it's a bit creepier because it has a face and like it has like a full body.
But it's not
But would you mind if your partner watch porn?
That's the same thing. That's the same thing.
Is it the same thing?
I think
It's not
the
you.
same thing.
He's watching.
I 100%
Wait,
think
how is
porn and having sex toys is the same.
Is that the same thing?
What?
But like the toy is physical. It's like a girl. Like.
But it's an object. It's not. There's no emotional attachment behind a toy.
It's an object.
Well, then that means that they can go out and have sex with someone or anyone, and then you'd be okay.
They're humans.
Or
it's just physical.
anything.
Did you say anything? Yeah.
wanted to
anything or anyone.
No, you said anyone, but I add on anything. It's not
anyone and anything. Oh god. Yeah, well, okay.
Because if you say it's just,
and that's
like, if there's no emotional attachment,
yeah.
Say like they didn't have emotional attachment to another person and they just had sex with them, would you be okay with that?
No, because at the end of the day, a toy is still not a human. A toy is,
I'm with you.
Like, no matter how much you say there was no emotional attachment, if you do it with another person, right? There's still gonna be some form of connection. Like, just, engaging in communication, that's already emotion behind that. You have to plan a meetup spot or whatever. But a toy is just like...
Kirk, you know so much.
No, I don't. Hey, I'm not talking from experience.
You make a sex doll sounds like your right hand.
Exactly, a toy is basically a right hand because it's just.
But did you hear
it's
about?
There to serve you. It's a toy.
Did you hear about the guy who married a sex
left
doll?
hand. That's just. You can get married to anything these days. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
People can marry anything.
But you can develop, like, I don't know, maybe
An attachment.
An attachment to the
people
doll.
can develop attachment to anything. Like, it's just.
But it's not a emotional
There's zero way you can have emotional feelings for a sex toy unless you're
Everyone's
weird.
different.
weird.
I'm not speaking for person.
Well, hey, for example, like food, people develop emotional attachment to like food, and they, like the huge obese people that cover like a whole bed. They're in love with food. Like, it's the same thing, man.
Hey, some people just have
People
like
get married.
problem.
Yeah.
You can't overgeneralize everything.
No, like, so people just can get emotionally attached to like anything, but I.
Alright, so to answer the question, would you be okay with your girlfriend or wife in the future?
If
Have a sex
me
robot.
personally, if I was no longer able, if I wasn't,
perform.
if I was underperforming, I'd be like, you know what? Fair enough. As long as I can use one too. Right? Am I right? Am I right?
Yeah,
and then you could just have like a little toy session. Yeah. And just, you can
We're
be
going to
like,
be honest. How about you, Diane? I think you answered it already.
I think I answered it. I said if I wasn't into it anymore and like they still were, then I'd be okay with it.
Rachel? Whatever you say here, I'm going to hold it against you. So if you say yes, I know that's a yes.
Keen for a toy session.
Jump online.
Yeah, searches online.
Start checking the prices. It's like, oh, this one has AI. Ooh.
It's actually quite expensive.
I'll say.
Oh, you checked.
No, there's a news
They're like
article.
$8,000 or something.
There's a news
the
article. Anyway, it's Rachel.
Yeah, Rach. You said as long as it looks like you, right?
I would say answer is yes, as long as I have
As long as you have one too.
one and good one as well.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess we're all on the same boat.
You can be like.
No, I would change my answer. That's just like an open marriage, right? It sounds like an open marriage. No,
But they're not a
Sex
real
toy is
person.
not a person.
It's like owning a dildo. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
But dildo doesn't come with a face. It's not real enough.
Yeah.
It just gives me a sensation.
That's the thing. Like, I think, like, because there's a face. Like, it's a little bit different to having like a dildo.
Yeah.
The dildo
And even, but especially when they have like AI behind it as well.
Eventually
kind of
they
Oh, like,
will.
what if they
thinking
talk
about.
or they make noises?
Eventually they will. Yeah.
At the end of the day, if it's before it gets to the AI part, before robots take over the world, there's
How do
still
we
still
go
a
so
toy.
far?
Yeah. I don't know. I just thought it would be an interesting question because we're talking about cheating, but like someone mentioned sex toys or something. I think.
Yeah, I don't think.
Who mentioned?
I don't know. We'll have to.
How about you, Lawrence?
Yeah.
What? Yeah, same as Kirk. If I am underperforming,
that's fair
and then yeah, fair enough.
Okay, how about this? Would you rather they cheat or get a sex toy?
Sex toy.
Oh, of course.
Exactly.
Yeah,
See,
exactly.
when you put it that way,
Yeah, see.
see. So what's the difference?
There's
If
your
you're saying there's no
answer.
difference and
But
you're choosing
there's
one or
no
the other,
perfect answer for this question.
There is a perfect answer, and the answer is yes.
yeah, exactly. And you can even pick one out for your partner.
Like a
Be
fat
like,
one.
surprise.
Jiggly one.
Anyways, basically, the wife should have gotten a sex toy instead of going with PG-1.
No, but like you said,
That's the end of the story. That's the moral of the story.
No, but you can see PG1 is not as good looking as the
So it
other
must have been
person.
something
It must be
different.
something.
Personality. It must have been just a bad boy
Personality
personality, and
Yeah.
like
The excitement.
maybe there was drugs involved. You never know. Like
Oh, yeah.
just
Could
that bad boy lifestyle, the adventurous, thrilling lifestyle.
maybe her first marriage or her first boyfriend, she wants to try something new, different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because in all honesty, the husband, based on everything I know about him, he kind of sounds boring. He kind of sounds like a pushover.
No, but we know nothing about him.
Yeah, exactly. But like, just judging a little bit about him, because rappers might
they have a culture.
A singer are more like just not as bad boy as a rapper usually, because it sounds like he was just kind of like walked all over a bit, because no one spoils their wife that much unless they're just being used. And so, every now and then, and actually surprising them, and then maybe he wasn't as sentimental because he just bought material things. And
or maybe your wife just take all the surprise for granted.
Yeah, there's both sides.
There's both sides to it.
We don't know until.
But after a while, it's kind of repetitive, and you just keep buying them stuff. Sometimes it's better to do something sentimental than buying them like Gucci wallets.
But all things are rich. I don't think it's much money factors here.
Yeah. Money is no issue for them.
Yeah,
money
exactly.
Is no issue for them.
Exactly why.
They want for money, to be honest.
Yeah. I think it was emotional.
Yeah,
definitely.
I feel like she needed something emotional.
Why can't you just keep reminding yourself, you will never find a perfect person in this world, but you can find someone you think it's most suitable for you.
Yeah.
You just have to remind yourself, don't take a thing for granted.
Okay, so that's it, guys. That's our thoughts on cheating. Thanks for watching. If you liked us, give us a big thumbs up. If you want to see more videos, subscribe to us down below. If you want to see our reaction to the Chinese rapper PG1's rap video, click on the link.
Alright, see you guys.
Bye.
Take half an hour to do an outro. Come on.
That's
it's
thoughts.
I'm in your face, my English is still bad, but I forgot half of my Chinese.
Wait, can we just do this? I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Just
That's
do it.
what
Korea. 谢谢大家观看我们第一个 reaction of.
How do we got to that?